Okay, so we're here for Wine Wednesdays.
I'm all up on your neck, ain't I? Like, yeah, boom.
So this is my good girlfriend from the age of, 5?
5?
Don't exaggerate. 5.
I'm not exaggerating. I swear it was 3. It's 5. Okay, it's 5.
Maybe 4.
We go way back.
Before kindergarten. And went to kindergarten together.
Right.
So anyway.
Ooh, she got it hot in here. We ain't even start drinking yet.
Okay, I'm going to go turn in the
So, I'm super excited. So, y'all should know who I am. I am T. Anaya, so I'll introduce myself while she's out and gone. I have an online radio show with a few other co-hosts called Ask TY. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm all impeding on your stuff. But we are going to be talking about my favorite topic. This is something that we live for. So I'll let Trina introduce it because...
So, the topic... that usually happens to me. So, the topic is main chicks versus side chicks. Who's really winning? So, of course, you know, some people are looking at it like, oh, that's such a ratchet topic. Why y'all want to talk about that? I don't care about no side chicks. And then side chicks like, I don't want to hear about no main chicks.
But reality is,
we're all here.
Yep.
So I just wanted to have like a couple of house rules. So number one, a couple of words that we are not using. I know that we're all adults, but I don't do the N word and I don't do the B word. So if you want to talk about a woman or a man, refer to him as a woman or a man. If you want to say dude is fine, but we're not doing any N's and any B's. So as much as it might be a topic that a lot of people want to stay away from, I almost think it needs to be discussed. Like, I had to ponder on the question this weekend of who's really winning because of a couple of incidents. And then there's also a page that was out called Is This Your Man?
Wow. Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And it's basically, let me take a step back. It was supposed to be where women would come together and find out if their man was cheating or if they were thinking they might be the side chick, they would post the guy's picture and then the main chick, I guess, would claim him. I don't know.
Whoa. Okay.
It happens.
All right.
And then I noticed a lot of marriages breaking up, people breaking up. I know. And, okay, we all know that finance is the number one thing, but infidelity is what, number 2?
Yeah, but it seems like infidelity might be going up to number 1. I mean, that's just my opinion.
So, and then...
I'm like, what you about to do with that?
I do have to do like a couple of plugs. So this is my Traveling Vineyard corkscrew, and we're drinking some Traveling Vineyard wine. And it's good. So that's why it's called Wine Wednesdays, because we're going to drink wine while we talk about this.
Oh, can I curse?
Yeah,
we're going to drink wine and talk stuff. Smack.
We're going to try not to curse.
Yeah.
It's a family show, but not really. Not too right. Because, see, here's the thing. Okay, so this is, now here, I'm going to get really, really to the crux of the matter. Mm-hmm. The reason why I wanted to talk about, I'm sorry, I don't need to get to the one. Why I wanted to talk about main chicks versus side chicks is, are main chicks really winning?
No. I don't think neither is winning at this moment. Because, I mean, in my opinion, I really feel like there's no such thing as a main chick and a side chick. I feel like...
The lines get blurred real easy.
The lines are getting blurred really easy. And on top of that, the side chick is being treated like the main chick.
Right.
So...
Is it that back in the day mentality that as long as I don't know about her, it's fine,
a lot of
and
women
don't bring
do
no
that.
babies home? That's it?
It's not, it's until the point, like, when you're confronted with that issue, then it becomes a problem. But I really feel like the side chick thing, it doesn't even really exist. In my opinion.
It's men just leaving a lot of different lives.
Yeah, pretty much.
2,
it was
3.
a meme that I seen, and it basically was saying that, I wish I can look at it on my phone real quick, but it was saying, like, it ain't no, it's got cuss words in it too, so I'm going to try to bleep it out. But it ain't no main chick, it ain't no side chick, but they actually was saying, like, main B, side B, whatever. The main B actually is the dude. So, like, he's the one You understand? So like it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Women are taking on this role. To me, it's almost like polygamy. So when you're accepting a side chick, you really are accepting the fact of having extra people in the relationship knowingly.
Right. So
that's technically polygamy.
And then right, because I also feel like if you're sleeping with somebody else and you're sleeping with me, then I'm sleeping with them.
Exactly.
Right? Okay. So then we all married.
Yeah.
Or we're all together.
It's all types of directions you can go with it. But
and then if you're not safe, of course.
If you're not, it's always options.
And don't gotta be just a baby.
Yeah.
And then and that's why if we are going to stick to the topic and say that we do have. Oh, wait a minute. I have a comment. I do have Wi-Fi. Okay. I don't know the password. It's on the modem. Sorry. So wait a minute. Kanae said, I left being the main chick to be the side chick. Ha, I like it better.
Whoa.
Okay. See, just based on that statement, and this is what I was thinking, and that's why I feel like side chicks are winning.
Jagged, I don't got no signal right now. But let me tell y'all how I really feel about that too. Because I said it myself because I am a recent divorcee, I guess you would say. My ex had, I don't know if I want to call her a side chick, because I feel like that chick had more privileges than me. I mean, in my opinion. But I would rather be the side chick, for real, because it's like, I want to be the one that go out. I want to be the one that have all the fun. The wife has to stay home and do what? Take care of the kids, clean, cook. Don't get to have no fun. My phone just having all types of issues. Yeah. Don't want to have you can't have no fun. You just to stay at home person. Right. I'm sorry. I was trying to read her message. But in a way, I don't want to actually settle either to be a side chick. Because.
So then how about not be,
don't be anything. Like, be into you. Be your side and your own main chick.
Right. Like okay, but see, then you have the problem of, all right, remember adult show, pleasure. Same dude, different stat. Ooh.
Same dude, different status.
Hey, now that's heavy. That's heavy. Okay, so same dude, different status. So you went from being
the
role reversal. But here's a question: when you were the main, was the new main the side? Because that's another thing.
Yeah.
You know, they started as the side, and then feelings evolve.
And then that other woman always tends to think that it's like how are you gonna get that position and think that he's gonna actually change his ways or anything? So it's like you said, you end up reversing the role. So the side chick becomes the main chick, and now the main chick becomes, you make room for another side chick. It never ends. It's a never-ending cycle.
Right. I don't have time to be the main. And that's what I mean. That's why I say the side chicks are winning. Because,
so it's easier.
Right. Think about, how you say her name, SZA? Her song, The Weekend.
Oh, that song drives me nuts.
But her first song, I don't know if people caught the lyrics. Her first song is about being a side chick, too.
Okay.
Said, why you want me when you know you got a woman? But she was still, giving in to the temptation. I mean, it happens. Trina, she was the break chick. Yeah, it's always a break.
It's always a break.
And what did Brian just say?
He said something about try being an 80-year-old.
An 80-year-old lonely, 5 kids, retired side chick.
You never got that status.
Yeah, but because I've never been the side chick. Now wait a minute.
You don't know that somebody has always been the side chick.
I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back. Unknowingly. At least twice. Unknowingly at least twice. And when I found out, I nip it.
So I mean that does make sense. So once you know and you're aware of it, then you need to
do something.
I mean, what happened to that code? Did women have a code? I mean, I thought it used to be something where you just don't mess with somebody else's name.
I don't know if that ever was a thing.
It never was. I just wished it was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, but eventually you have to want more for yourself. I mean, at some point you have to want.
But remember the headaches.
Yeah.
So is it really more? You get to have your fun. Mm-hmm. You don't got to cook for anybody.
Now don't forget about the side. This ain't about the nigga.
Okay, so Brian, you missed the house rules. We're not using the N word and we're not using the B word. We're going we're gonna fly above.
This isn't about the other men.
Right, it's
right now.
not. Oh, and we know men that they only deal with women that have men because they don't want to be tied down. They don't want the responsibility.
It's a commitment. It's a commitment issue that a lot of people are.
And then I feel like with these hit internets, you have access to so many people,
right?
And you're always thinking that something is better. You don't want to water the grass at home because you think it's greener somewhere else, but.
And how you get it, and then you realize, like, I'll be happy. Like, oh, you want them? Oh, you can have them. You can have them, and oh yeah, we got kids too. You can take them too. So if you want him, you gotta take the whole package. Matter of fact, yo, we can all just stay together.
Wait a minute.
You take on all the responsibilities.
Is she rich?
She gonna have to be a bad chick.
Ooh, that's another thing.
Right.
Okay. Please
What
cheat
about
up.
love?
Oh, what about love? I used to believe in love, but
I still believe in love. I'm still hopeful in love. I mean, because you attract you.
I'm sorry.
I would not give up on love because love in your mind has not been the best to you. Because it is someone out there. You just have to keep hope and just be hopeful. I mean, it's so much.
Hope, and then complete me or any woman out there.
It is. It's like a reflection of you. When you really look at your situation, it's a let's all just stay together. Do with
it. And then Howard said, "Let's all stay together."
And it's the truth. Like, what's that saying? It's kind of cheaper to keep her.
It is.
It's like it becomes a business deal almost. It's like we are in this for the kids, the contract. The love kind of comes out of the equation. But I really believe that it exists. It cannot be where it does not exist, where you in love in the beginning and then eventually down the line you don't have it no more.
Wait a minute, Cuts Mad Barbara said we silly. We are.
Soulmates are out there, Brian. I talked about that today in my class. I actually teach a marriage and family class, and I talked about that today in class, that soulmates are out there. Sometimes they're not forever.
How is that a soulmate?
Your soulmate might not be somebody that you're with forever, though. Sometimes they come to teach you a lesson. So you got to look at the lesson in the situation. That's just how I feel about it. So that person is here in my life, and it's a lesson that I might need to learn. And the lesson might be a reflection of myself. So that lesson, I mean, they might be doing wrong, but you got to also look inwardly at yourself. Like, what is it that is within me that's attracting that?
Exactly.
So we kind of tend to keep attracting situations that we unconsciously try to heal. We try to heal and fix situations over and over again. So we'll keep attracting the same situation until you pass the test. It could be a different dude, different female, same situation.
And Howard said that love doesn't have anything to do with side chicks, and that soulmates don't always get married.
Right, soulmates don't always get married. Soulmates are supposed to, I mean, forever to me, because I kind of go into past lives. Literally, like a soul. All right, so this is what a soulmate kind of is, in my opinion. You know how you meet that person, and you don't know them, but you kind of like, I feel like I know you. You ever had that type of connection with somebody? It's that chemistry,
life. We get our Jill Scott and Erykah Badu on.
Like, I feel like I know you. I'm comfortable with you. I feel like we've been together before. Like, now, those are the people I be like, it's a lesson right here. Yeah, I be like, wait a minute, what's the lesson here?
Been there, done
that. I need to bounce. It's usually a lesson.
I wasn't acting like myself. I was doing all this extra, knowing I wasn't gonna be able to keep up with it.
And don't forget, it's also twin flames. So you got a soulmate and a twin flame. Sometimes we mistake our soulmate to be a twin flame when the twin flame is just that person that is there. But you weren't really meant to be with them.
Right.
I'm listening. It seemed like you wanted me to explain it more.
Does that have anything to do with zodiac sign?
Kind of.
What's a twin flame?
So a twin flame, I wish I could pull out my phone to get a direct definition. So your twin flame is kind of like your soulmate, but it's not forever. It's that person you got chemistry with, y'all get along, things are good, but that's not the person that you're supposed to spend your life with. So that's why people kind of tend to get it mixed up, because you like, everything is perfect there. It works. But why isn't that person supposed to, be in my life forever?
There's something wrong with it.
Yeah, and then you
got a side chick.
That's what I say. Then you come across and you're trying to figure out, why is this person not fully, totally into it or committed into it, and they got other things going on, and we got drama and we got issues. That's not the person you really were supposed to be with.
Maybe it's the fantasy.
Yeah. And we get caught up on chemistry.
It works. It feels so good. Or being in love with love.
And women, we all fantasize about being having love, family, marriage, white picket fence. You know, where does that concept come from? Maybe we are setting our expectations a little bit too high sometimes. I mean, it's good to have high expectancies, but at the same time, in relationships, we tend to raise the bar, which is good, but we tend to put an expectancy on people that they can't deliver.
That's true.
I mean, I might be getting a little bit too deep here. So
No, it's true. I do. We do put, you know, and a lot of the expectations are unspoken. But
right. So how is a person supposed to know?
You don't.
And people give you clear signs off the back in the beginning that if they are capable of doing that. Some people are just not emotionally ready or available to offer you what you're looking for.
But we don't want to listen.
Exactly.
Enter the side chick. Who, it doesn't matter what she
don't care. She just there for the ride.
Right.
It ain't nothing
Literally.
that it's no expectancy there. She's just literally there for just that. He doesn't have to be this person. He doesn't have to be that father, that spouse, or that boyfriend, or that person.
Think about your feelings.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do that. And that's why a lot of guys run to other women, because it's like, it's easier. It's so much pressure. And it's no excuse.
But it is a lot of pressure.
But it's a lot of pressure.
And it's a lot of pressure on the woman. But why do women remain so loyal?
Because it's just in us to be that person, to be loyal. Not every woman is like that. I mean, we got some women out here that's just straight out thoughts. I can't say thoughts.
But well, she can say thoughts, but she's not judging y'all if y'all thoughts.
What's up, Ron? He said, "What's up, whiners?" And I was sitting up there like, "What does that say?"
Whiners.
I think my beeline is kicking in. I think it's kicking in for her too.
Hey, Maxine. I'm glad you could make it. So,
hey, Max.
So she had posted earlier. I'm not going to use. Oh, we're not using the B word and the N word. Maxine. So, but in her meme, it says something like, "I dare you to post a picture of the bee your man is sleeping with."
Oh yeah, I laughed out loud at that one because I wanted to post mine. I was going to do it, and then it said, "Stop! Wait a minute! Don't do it." I was going to post mine and tag it.
See, and that's another thing. So now when you get into that side chick versus main chick, like lives are at stake.
Right.
You got diseases, and then you got somebody that catches feelings that wasn't supposed to catch feelings.
Somebody's always gonna catch feelings. I don't believe in that. If I'm sleeping with you consistently, we seeing each other all the time. You with me a lot. We talk a lot. Yeah, she said she was being petty. Somebody's gonna catch feelings,
right?
At some point, especially when you intimate. It's
right. You're. What is it? How do they say it when it's real eloquent? Like, it's like you're breathing in each other's souls.
It's a spiritual connection. That's why I can't sleep with too many people or everybody. Like, I have to have that connection with you. That chemistry gotta be there.
Yeah, I've never been able to do that whole like one night stand thing. I guess maybe a whole lot of liquor, not wine.
Y'all be extremely.
Wait a minute, what Cheryl say? It's not all the time the chick is the one catching feelings.
It's not.
Exactly.
You got that right on point, because dudes be catching straight feelings.
Exactly.
Crying, whining all day long.
And then now you got that double life where either, you know, you let go of the wife or the girlfriend and you move on to the side chick. And then you realize that the same BS that you were trying to run from is right there.
Right, when all you had to do was just water your own grass.
Because some things it's not about the person that you're with. It is expectation that most people are going to have of their mate. Y'all see my little dimple? Stop it.
Guys get caught up.
And I've seen that too. And I've seen, you know, homes break up because of it. And it makes me sad.
It's very disheartening. Because
and that's why I'm jaded. I'm like, I'm over it.
People, feelings, emotions.
Right, sit down.
Sometimes the grass just won't grow.
Well, y'all act like y'all want the grass trimmed all the time. You know what I'm saying?
But you know that rule, what is that 80-20 rule or whatever?
Rule.
Sometimes you be thinking it's better on the other side.
Now, is that really true, or is that just something Jill Scott said in the movie?
No, it's really true.
No, no, Jill Scott was the 80.
She was the 80, and the other chick that looked good was the 20.
Right. So, wait a minute, though. All right, so you got this 80-20 rule. But which one, like, what if the deal breaker is contained in the person that has the 80%? Like, okay, so you know everybody has this list in their head, whether it's written down or whatever. They're like, oh, he or she can do this, but this one thing they cannot do. So I will trade my 80% because they do this one thing, and go to the 20 because they don't do this one thing that's a deal breaker.
That's dumb. You're just straight out retarded.
That's not a good word either.
It's not?
Okay, y'all, so I'm word sensitive. I don't like to offend anybody.
And see, us at the XTY show, we is all about offending you.
Right.
We giving you the straight, honest, raw truth.
But that don't mean you gotta call people names.
Okay, you're not retarded.
And you're not a
You're
thot.
mentally challenged. Is that better?
Yeah, but I mean, but I feel like if that one that was the 80% can't do anything about that one deal breaker, then are you there 20? I know, like all the numbers are getting confusing.
Yeah, I was like, huh? I got it though.
You got it?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, in the end, I know this is going to sound like I'm trying to be funny, but do you just say F relationships and get money?
Yeah, you always gonna get money. But I think in the end, the whole concept is literally falling in love with yourself. One, it's a lot of things in us that we have to heal as people, as women, as individuals, as men, and we try to come together in relationships and think it's gonna work, but we incomplete ourselves.
Right.
I hate to use the word broken, but we be having some components that need to be worked on.
A lot of people
do. And then you try to come together in a relationship, and then it's just things that you got triggers. So, like, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm gonna speak on it, because, you know, I deal with abandonment issues, I deal with issues of rejection. So it could be something that could be done that this person don't even know that they're doing that can trigger something in me. And that goes the same for men. And a lot of times men have these habits of being promiscuous or cheating. You got to also go back to, like you said, childhood. You got to also go back to their past experiences.
They need to feed their ego.
We're not dealing with our issues. And then we try to come together and think, okay, I'm ready for this relationship, I'm ready for this, I'm ready for that. But we really aren't. We really are not emotionally available or ready to give people exactly what they want.
We don't want to let go of them.
But you don't want to let go of them. And that comes in with that abandonment issue. I mean, you could have had a family that's two parents or whatever. But if they emotionally abandoned you, that becomes an issue too.
Yeah, like feed you with things instead of...
Right. She said, what is this all about?
Holla cow. So basically what this is about, okay, so here's my shameless plug. I market wine. So I've always had this idea that I want to actually have Wine Wednesdays and have conversations. So every other Wednesday, I'm going to have a guest. Today, the guest is T. And we're going to discuss a topic. So, like, I'm welcome and open to anyone's topics. It doesn't have to be about It doesn't have to be about relationships. We can answer questions. I'm not an expert on this topic. I'm not an expert on any topic.
I am. It's like I'm joking.
But I'm human.
Right.
I like to learn, and I feel like you can only learn when you're, talking to other people. Right. But the shameless plug, I market wine. This is Beeline. And it's really good. It's a 2016 Muscat Canelli, 13.7% alcohol. But what to do better than talk, drink wine on Wine Wednesdays?
Yep.
Makes sense.
It's like a round table, except there's only two
people. It's probably always going to be two people because my screen is not that big.
And it makes it easier. It's not too much over.
Yeah, right. Everybody talking over each other.
So Maxine said they fill voids by dating multiple people. Exactly.
Right. So what, you get 5% from each person. This person is wild in the bed and let you do certain things that the other ones won't do. Then this one,
mommy issues.
Right. This one is the good homemaker, which I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I got dreams to be.
You are a good homemaker. You are what you say you are.
Okay. Right. Okay. We speaking positive thoughts.
You like good words. Yeah.
Right. Good work, bro. You got me. But I don't know. At the end of the day, and I don't like to hurt anybody's feelings. So that's why I couldn't be a side chick, because I feel like I would be hurting the main chick's feelings, at least knowingly. Right?
Hey, Shadon, happy birthday, boo!
Yay! Happy birthday, Shadon. I always remember y'all birthdays. Even though we were 5 and 6 when we met, I know y'all birthdays. Let's see. I'm not going to do that to y'all.
Right.
Keep talking. I'm sorry. They always come back, always. Who comes back, King Little?
Dudes.
Hey, Bernard.
Guys always come back home. Dogs know their way back home.
Right.
I ain't going to say that. I'm sorry. That's a negative
word
thing to say.
DMX said it too.
I know, right?
Let me out of the house.
I was telling somebody that, my friend that.
Wait, we didn't. I want to know what King Little was talking about.
Oh, let's go back.
I don't know how to. Oh, Chicks
Did
too.
you go to TLC?
What's TLC?
TLC song.
Scrubs?
Okay.
No.
I'm
sorry.
Phone.
Oh yeah, I gotta stay still. So yeah, chicks too, and I think some chicks have issues. Well, not some. A lot of us do.
Majority of us do.
Whether it's from being younger, it could be a lot of things. Rejection,
no tender
loving care.
What? That song?
We went to Loving Care. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
You guys are still crazy. Hey,
Steako.
Wait. See, now I'm losing my... See, this is the only thing
Yo,
about Wine Wednesdays.
I'm over this joint
like...
Everybody does have issues at the end of the day. That's why you have to work on yourself. Like, literally, like, work on yourself and then try to bring people into the equation. But if you ain't right, yo, how you want to tell somebody that? I mean, you can love them. You know, you can. But, like, to say that y'all drunk, yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
To say that, yo, it wasn't even a full cup. This is really great stuff here.
It is.
This is really great.
www.KatrinaTheWineDiva.com. The holidays are coming. Even if you don't drink, buy it for a friend.
And I actually want to say, like, I'm not really a big wine drinker because it usually normally makes me kind of sleepy. But this is some really good stuff.
I'm glad you
I'm sold. Yes.
All right. So
Okay.
so back. So
What we wrong for?
We wrong.
I'm sorry, somebody.
All right. So I know I feel like we're on topic, but we're a little off topic. But I guess there's not really much more to say. Does anybody else? You heard her. You heard me.
All right, and then I'm gonna get on topic.
That's what he said.
So she said,
"Give me some more." That's what he said. You get it?
Okay. It really is. Yeah.
Stop. We're going to lose them. Don't leave y'all. All right.
Okay.
So remember, the main topic is, so who thinks that where's the male point of view on all this? You are the male, Brian.
Right.
It's a couple of males in here. They, some of them said that chicks do this too.
Right.
Meaning that there's side dudes and main dudes, which there are. I know,
No, that's really... Y'all nasty and drunk. What? What are we doing nasty? Probably something you said.
Oh, the joke.
Oh,
because she said, give me some more. She's talking about wine, and I said, that's what he said. It's a joke. I'm trying to bring the male point. Okay, King.
Bring it.
Give us something, King. What's the subject? The subject is main chicks versus side chicks. Who's really winning? The topic came from the fact that, like, when I think about it, the main chicks are losing. And not because...
No, the main chicks are winning. Because you want to know why? You're getting rid of somebody that's not supposed to be there in your life. And it's giving you the opportunity to get yourself together. To be more in love with you. Like that, I keep going back to that. Like, that's why main chicks are winning.
Because we get a lesson?
The lesson is about you. It's never really about the other person.
Yeah, it is. Neither Valencia, she says neither are, before you were saved, right? You and Kanae, right, Howard? Valencia, neither are winning. And I get that too because... women have so many options.
What options?
We do, but most of them dirty. No, to me, the side chicks are winning. Exactly, Sherelle.
Women?
I'm on your side. Main chicks winning. Bernard says main chicks are winning.
Me
too. See, that's because you're a good family man, Bernard. So your wife is winning. Drew's wife is winning.
Okay.
But there's a lot of main chicks that ain't winning. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. I guess that's one of those things where we,
It's always going to be, this is all opinion.
I guess if you look at it in a way of saying the main chick is losing because she's losing out on the love or the relationship.
Love, relationship.
No, but the main chick is winning because she's gaining life. She's gaining love. Who wants to be in a relationship? And that's what made me come to the realization that I had to end the madness. Yeah, I had to end it because how long do I want to be sad, depressed, worrying, wondering? I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to be happy.
And that's another thing why I say main chicks are
Mm-hmm.
losing. Because me, because I'm just that type. I don't have anything. Well, I do have something against side chicks, but at the same, only when they're in my lane.
Side chicks are in the same predicament as the main chicks.
Side chicks getting wedding rings too. You right, and that's what I'm saying. That's why it's like they don't have all the responsibility. Cramming hard.
Now, Daryl said men have more options. Men have way more options, and that's true. Just like he said, women have more options. So it's two sides of the fence, and that's coming from a male perspective, which I think is true. It's way more women than it is to men. That's why you end up sharing men.
That's not
too many options.
But okay, so all right, so let's say the ratio is more women to men, right? But no mind.
Yes, side chicks do meet family members. They go on family functions.
Yep.
My ex's side chick knew brothers, cousins, everything.
And nobody saying
best
nothing.
friends, and no one's saying anything. It's normal. Like back in the day, it did exist. It's just one of those things that were kept under wraps.
Right.
Papa always been a Rolling Stone.
Right. You
He
just
always
didn't
had
know.
other families.
You just didn't know. You just
well,
found out you
Mama
had sisters
knew.
and brothers when you
Mama
were 20.
knew about it. It's the fact that Papa paid the bills.
I was getting ready to say it. He took care of home.
He took care of home. But these ninjas, is that the right word?
Well, yeah. I mean,
these ninjas today.
It could be anybody. Like, no color. Like, there are no color lines when it comes to
these ninjas cheating, not working, ain't washing dishes, taking trash out, cleaning the house. They ain't taking care of the kids. They ain't doing a daggone thing.
He's effing the game up, meeting family and stuff. Exactly.
Right.
The lines keep getting blurred because somebody
They
is
don't
getting
know their role.
attention.
And let me tell you, I ain't even going to lie to y'all, and I'm probably a little drunk about to expose a lot of stuff.
But no, I mean, be transparent, but I'll stop you.
I'm not going to lie to y'all. Even though I known about the side chick, it was one of those things where it was more the lifestyle that was okay for me. I knew that a part of that lifestyle involved other women. But as long as my bills were paid, I was cared for, and I was good. It was good. I wasn't okay with it. I just accepted it. Just put it that way. But it got to a point where the other woman didn't know her role. Like, your role is basically this. Like, stay out of this. Once you start to cross that line, because that's what ends up happening, the other woman ends up doing what? Wanting to contact the wife or the girlfriend.
You know your man was doing this.
Because you have not set the intentions. So if you set the intentions off the back of what the nature of the relationship is, there will not be any problems. I can school y'all, and I ain't even all about all of that cheating or anything. Set the intentions off the back before you get into these relationships. Because that's what they are. They ships that freaking end up sailing because no one tells the truth about what they really want. And I feel like if you come to me, some people can't handle it, but if you come to me straight up and say, oh yeah, I'm just trying to kick it. I ain't really trying to have no relationship with you. Oh, I got a wife.
See, I can handle it now that I'm 38, but when I was younger, it was, oh no, you think you don't want a relationship, but you don't know Trina.
Because you never know, because you have friends like, was it Sherelle? Or Kanae that doesn't mind. So you could have went up to her like, oh, I got a wife and I got a kids, whatever. I ain't trying to commit. I ain't trying to make you nothing. I'm just trying to jump off.
Perfect. Because, I can take off your clothes, but I ain't got to wash them.
Exactly. So it's always somebody. There's always somebody willing to do something. Just be
Could never tolerate me either, Jolie. I hope I'm saying your name right, Jolie.
It's one of those things, because I know I said I could never tolerate that. I would never do that. I would never do this until you get in that situation and you face with it.
But is it different when it's your husband versus your boyfriend? Like,
see,
that was
the problem
your husband.
it was my husband, but at the same time, I had a lot of issues. So my issues is
cause you to select
low self-esteem, low self-worth, all of that.
All things that the outside world can't see.
See.
I'm sure it's plenty of people that are your followers or like your stuff that would never have guessed, oh, her self-worth is just terrible, girl.
Because I don't portray that. I've never, like, somebody said to me, I wouldn't believe some of the stuff that you went through or what you're going through.
Yeah,
I don't never wear the struggle of anything, so you won't know, because that's not what I'm trying to attract. I'm trying to attract more positive things into my life, so I'm not going to display that unless I tell you. And I'm an open book, so I'll come out. So if y'all got any questions, feel free, because I'm going to tell you it all.
Right. Anybody have a question? Is anybody, so I've heard some people said that main chicks are written, but most people said in love. So is there really a difference between love and in love?
Yeah, it is. You got all types of levels of love.
Yeah.
I can't name all of them right now because I'm a little intoxicated. But from the textbook, it's at least like 4 different levels of love.
Okay, but listen to what Sherelle said. Well, I say, do you expect someone to love you when you don't love yourself? You can't.
Exactly.
You can't. And then vice versa, something that I posted earlier. Can someone love you when they don't love themselves?
Exactly.
And that's somebody gave me this example. It's like somebody saying, here, you want my shirt?
Right.
But they don't have one.
They don't have one.
They don't have one to give.
That's a good analogy.
And Brian Lovely, or whatever he done changed his name to, said, well, what if they tell you they're going to get a shirt? I'm like, at least they're upfront to say, I'm going to go get a shirt.
Right.
And when I come back, you're going to have the best shirt ever. But in the meantime, don't entertain me like you have a shirt.
Right.
Like, go on, get your shirt. And when you're ready and you have an extra shirt for me, then.
Right. Unconditional love. Valencia, that's what I thought I was operating in. Unconditional love. Because the Bible says unconditional love. And even though you can leave a relationship if it's being violated through adultery or abuse, also I believe that God said that you can also pray for a relationship.
Cheers, Joey.
But you can't change people's will. So that's where we get it confused. And sometimes you're not supposed to be in that freaking relationship, and people don't realize that we keep trying to force something that's not supposed to be. And we could be a hindrance to the other person. So when would you put your foot down and actually be like, no, I'm not going to allow this. I'm not going to do this.
Right.
Because it's going to grow you up, make you a better person, and the other person. And the only reason why they're doing it is because you allow it. And then what ends up happening when they come back years down the line, what they say, or even months, if you would have.
And you taught me a lot.
Yeah.
And that's why
or if you would have even put your foot down or wouldn't let me do it, I wouldn't have done it.
And people are going to do what they want to do.
Right.
Wait a minute, I can't spell when I'm still tipsy. But yeah, but
she's still trying to put her plugs in, but she can't wait. I can't even wait. Facts, boundaries, though.
Everybody,
I think I'm missing some questions here, comments.
All love has conditions. Unconditional love only exists with your kids, in my opinion.
Wow. So he says, I run across so many single, successful, lonely women that don't mind sharing because the pickings are slim.
I don't think it's because the pickings are slim.
I think so.
I feel like, so for me, if I was ever to switch sides from being a main chick or a single chick to being a side chick, for me, I don't feel like it would be because the pickings are slim. For me, I would feel like it's because I don't have anything else to look forward to.
Right.
But
I understand that point of view. I feel like the options are very few because, well, I feel like
quality.
Right, and then I feel like men have too many options because if they didn't have the option, they wouldn't cheat. But because we allow it to happen, that's why they do it.
Right.
So if they didn't have the option, if you didn't allow, all right, so if the dude come to you and like, yo, I got a girl, whatever, if you shut that down right then and there, they can't cheat.
True.
But you keep entertaining it. So
okay, when she's saying you, she's talking about like you in a general sense?
Yeah, not her directly. But, they keep entertaining it. Especially if you're in a situation, say like it's a work situation. Say like it's a something where you're with that person a lot. And you know that they got another person, but then that chemistry starts to build. You have to be strong enough in your will to be like, nah, I'm not doing it.
But if it's
But some people aren't. And you make mistakes, and you could be drinking wine, beeline, matter of fact.
Wait a minute, what is Brian saying? If you call yourself a side chick, then that makes you're basing your existence off of that dude. Why can't you just be boning a dude who has somebody? Why side chick?
That's why I said I don't believe in the term side chick.
I'm just using the popular terms. People know what I'm talking about.
I'm familiar with that term.
But at the end of the day, why do I want to be? Because I want more. I want more than just boning somebody that has somebody.
It's a characteristic. It's integrity. Just off the back, if you don't want that to happen to you, why you going to do it to somebody else? That's what keeps me from dealing with somebody else's man. Period.
It hurts.
It hurts. I know what it feels like. So I'm not going to put that pain on another woman, ever.
And
God willing.
Valencia said that on the she must be in a group that's men's advice to women and said never take a cheating man back.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna keep doing it.
And that's something that I've learned too. Like, we teach people how to treat us. So every time that you take him back or her back,
right,
it just says that this is what I'm willing to expect.
Because all she's gonna do is forgive me anyway.
Oh, look, I didn't know. Wait a minute, same thing to me. If you're sharing a dude, it's the same. What you call it is a preference. Exactly.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah, I agree, Sherelle.
It's the wind down. Like on Insecure. I love Insecure.
I only saw like one episode. I keep saying I'm going to binge watch it. Do y'all see the shine on my forehead?
Yeah, it is kind of. Mine's too, though. It's the light.
I keep seeing this post about people saying, what did you get made fun of when you were a kid? It was my forehead.
We used to call her...
Capital P. Limousine. But y'all notice there's a lot of women with big foreheads that are successful. People will treat you how you allow them to. They will.
Because I used to be teased like crazy growing up. So off topic. But okay, if we want to bring it back, maybe that's why side chicks are side chicks.
Right, because they got made fun of. Insecure.
And that's what I wonder, like, does it come from an insecurity? Does it come from a lack of self-worth? What makes you feel like that you would want to accept somebody to treat you less than what you deserve? Everybody desires to have that relationship where it's loyalty, where there's commitment, where you have that. Loyalty? I really do. I refuse to sit up here and say that it doesn't exist, because that's not what I want to attract in my life. I want to attract that situation of having somebody there that's with me, that's riding with me. I mean, we're going to have some issues. I know that nothing's perfect. But I set the expectancy to that person. I'm not going to set it to something I know you can't give me.
You're just
what
going.
Huh?
Brian talking about he need a new sugar mama. Well, at least if you're going to cheat, like, make sure she got some money. Like,
make sure you
bring
picking up that dough. I got bills.
Woo.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all, guys keep talking all this flim-flam. You want to keep... And see, and that's another thing. I feel like...
Jolie, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep cutting you off. But Jolie just said she almost broke a dude's neck for cheating. What?
Oh, okay.
That's another thing. Like, it's lives at risk here.
But if somebody can bring you to that point or out of... that's off the back of warning sign that you don't need to be there with them, because the person that loves you is not going to put you to the point of you feeling that you want to hurt them.
Come outside yourself.
Or come outside yourself. Because if I love you enough to respect you. If I love you, I'm going to tell you.
That's not a relationship. You did it for community.
Right. That I can't do this. I can't be committed. I was being selfish. You understand? A lot of times, it's just about, to me, the fact that people have commitment issues. One, people are dealing with a lot of issues within themselves, insecurities,
and maybe they just don't
trying to get away. It's an escape. Sometimes having a whole nother life is an escape from your reality. So, like, I can say that in some instances, one instance, someone told me that having that other woman on the side took him away from the fact of what was really happening. So when he went to that other woman, all of that drama and the stress that he experienced at home didn't exist there. So it was almost like a comfort. It's a bad thing, because really what you need to do is communicate. At the end of the day, communication is key. If that spouse does not, or that significant other does not know what's going on, it's unfair. You're being a disservice to yourself, your relationship. If you got kids, it's being a disservice to the whole family. Communicate what the problem is, and let's try to fix it. If we cannot come on a common ground, then we need to go our separate ways.
So Jolie says she has a story. I don't know how to add you, but it's some kind of feature that she can put you on the screen. Jolie, you want to tell us the story?
Dang, okay. It's something we should be able to push add. Like, you see how it is on my thing?
Yours is
and
different.
It'll pop up.
I wonder if I turn my screen around. Do you have just fix your current relationship? Work on it, right? Maybe you're the problem.
How about just fix your current relationship? Okay, maybe you're the problem. Exactly.
Somebody said, JJ, are you drinking?
Well, it's always two sides to the story.
Yeah.
So it's always... So it's not just always one person that play a part.
The side person thinking the other person, the main person is really...
Or even within the relationship, where you try to say, oh, it was her fault. Like, people try to say, oh, it was the woman ain't doing something right. That's a freaking lie.
Good job. No cursing, no N's and no B's.
Right. And no F words and no S words and no D words.
Okay, you can say shit.
Okay. They say it on TV.
But they
It's
say the B
acceptable
word
on TV.
But like, I don't want anybody getting mad.
Yeah.
Somebody
Because you know,
say-
like all my posts get reported. I'm actually reporting from my Ayoka page because my Tia Naya page has been blocked. Because people
Tag
don't
friends
like
when
me.
they appear.
Yep.
But does that going to make
No.
I want to try to get y'all on the screen. I want Jolie to tell us her story.
I want her story
If
too.
I could get
Jolie,
you on
can
the
you type it?
No.
No.
That's,
It's going to take too long?
Yeah.
The shorthand version? No. Okay.
I'm like, all right, this little boy. he ain't even try. Y'all sideways now. Oh,
What?
sorry. See, I said shit. You can say shit. I
So
was
he
trying
said
to
dudes
see if it-
reverse the role, so the main
What you
chick is
sipping,
now the
Jolie?
side chick.
Please don't get her started, Trina. Who, Jolie? I like
Oh,
Jolie.
yeah.
Jolie's
I wanna get her
participating. Y'all
started.
sideways now. I'm sorry. Sherelle, I was trying to turn it around and see if I could get that ad thing.
Right.
Oh, she said she can type fast. Tell us the story.
Yes, Jolie. Type it.
I got stories, but I'm just not ready to be that transparent yet.
I'm very transparent. What y'all want to know?
I ain't ready.
Because I'm here to teach and try to help people. So my whole role in life is just literally I'm trying to help people
Like maybe
overcome
about
issues.
certain things, but I guess I wouldn't want to.
But
you
the
don't gotta
stuff
say
that
names.
happens to you, oh shit.
Vodka and pineapple.
The stuff that happens to you, it usually happens for you to help somebody else. So sometimes we think we're going through things because it's to break us down. No, like you're going through that because you're a testimony to somebody else to help them get through it. So share your story.
We're gonna read Jolie's story.
She allowed the side chick.
She had a friend and she allowed the side chick. The side chick put it on her husband.
Oh.
And so what? I'm guessing already. The side chick put it on him so good that
He left.
no, not just left. That
He
kept him
divorced her.
That just kept him satisfied. Oh, he divorced her. Okay. I was thinking that she was using the side chick to satisfy him because she ain't feel like doing it no more.
He divorced her and now they live in New Jersey. Maybe that was his soulmate and the wife wasn't supposed to be. Sometimes we marry people that we think supposed to be our spouses and they not. God did not ordain that person for you.
I was like, let me put you on.
You just kind of just like say, oh yeah, I'm going to marry this person, and that person probably wasn't even the one for you. And then on top of that, like all the signs be there. We can't blame the other person half the time. The signs are there that tell you like, no, stop, don't go. This is not the person for you.
Right, but you do it anyway.
But you still keep going, and
because
then
something feels good.
But you fall in love. That's what happens. You fall in love, and then you just don't know how.
Ooh, speaking of love, that SZA song.
So if y'all don't know, she's always been singing all of our lives. Singing and dancing and eating peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Shut up.
This is an ultimate sign of disrespect. Respect and love go hand in hand, and any man or woman is this type of low life with some hoe be gone. Can we say hoe?
Oh yeah, spray them. We gonna spray them with the hoe be gone? I would.
Right. If the side chick is cool for both of y'all. Look, I had to let me process that.
So this mean like threesome type cool?
Yeah, that can get messy too.
Yeah, but she will always try to take the place of the main chick. Exactly. Like
side chicks
we
do what the
all want-
wives or girlfriends used to do. Oh, okay.
Used to do?
I don't
Well,
know.
no, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, life. Come on now, you got kids. You working a 9 to 5. You doing stuff. You're tired.
Right.
That goes for the man too, hand in hand. Even though you have to make the time, but still, you tired. Follow up with the repellent.
Yeah, spray them down. So, like, who told you that? Jolie, girl, I done lost track.
Right, me too. That's what I was like.
Told me.
What they tell us?
Is you talking to me?
Please, who said that? I throw it down. I don't know what it is, but it seems like it's funny.
Jolie, we're throwing down. Oh, she threw it down in the bedroom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It don't always have to do about what you doing. Have to do with what you're doing
or
wrong.
not doing.
Exactly. they try to use that as an excuse to do it, but that's not the truth.
I'll be the first, second, and third side show.
Oh, okay.
You got wigs, Jolie? Who you be dressing up?
You gotta switch it up a little bit. You gotta keep it spontaneous, and that's the truth. Like, in order for your relationship to work, you have to.
Who y'all talking about? The move to Jersey with a side chick? We don't know. One of Jolie's.
I'm about to go get my beeline. Yeah.
Please, nurse back. Naughty nurse. Jolie. Oh.
This is turning into Katrina the Wine Diva. Let's talk after hours.
The naughty nurse. It costs us. So wait a minute, Jolie. I can't really see your profile picture, but it almost looks like a wedding picture. Is it?
She said she got wigs and outfits.
It's for days.
I think you should do that.
Yeah.
Be spontaneous. Do anything that you gotta do. I mean, because if this is your spouse, you gotta make it work. Y'all together. Kitty cat.
The whole kitty cat.
Yes.
She
is typing away. Like,
she has vodka and pineapple.
Put the bottle down, JJ.
And wait a minute, and Sherelle said something, and I forgot that daggone fast. Lord Jesus. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that either.
Side chicks do okay.
Sometimes they have the perfect one at home and will still want to try and find something there.
Because once again, when we go back to it, it's not about who's perfect. Beyonce, fabulous.
I wouldn't do for Beyonce though.
She's a Virgo. I'm always going to rock for her. So
but
I
you
feel
know
like
you
I
have a girl crush. Like I love Beyonce. Like I want to see her show, but like she's not my girl crush.
Right.
I was thinking about that earlier because Lolita Caribbean had posted like something about if Janet pulled your man up on the stage. I'm like, I'm gonna be sad. Like, why she ain't calling me? That is my girl crush. Now, if she was your side chick, be good.
Go ahead, you can have it. Make sure she pay my bills. But
can you pay my bills?
But I'm saying, it's all. It just goes back into that that perfect status. Like, it's no one that's perfect because you can be.
Some people are worth it.
But you can be on your A game.
11 years. I know that's right.
Look at Mary J. Blige and Kendall, whatever his name is, Kendu, whoever he is.
He was a snake from the beginning and she didn't even see it. Oh, that make me mad.
Money. You got everything. Money, fame, comfortability. And you still cheat? Like, you still risk your relationship for what? It's an ailment. I really think.
Of booty.
I think it's like a sickness. It has to be some type of sickness or disease or something mental.
Here go Brian.
Our main chick's willing to have threesomes.
And Sherelle, I don't know if you heard me, but I agree. They ruin it for a piece of booty. They willing to risk it.
Now, it's risky to invite a third person into the equation. So men always straight asking, can we have a threesome? But if a woman asking a dude be in the equation, it's a problem. Because, you know, two D's together just ain't going to mix.
Right. Right.
But if you think about it, it will create some issues because if this person, your spouse, end up creeping off with the threesome.
Right, and can you really watch your spouse or your main or whoever?
And that's what ends up happening. You end up like, all right, she accepted the fact that we can have this threesome, so that means that I can just do a twosome and exclude her every now and again.
Exactly.
So no, I'm not accepting that.
No.
You can do all that stuff before you got in a relationship with
Jolie. And threesomes, like, if you're not like, I'm about to say bipolar. I'm sorry. What is it? Bisexual.
Bisexual.
Like how? Like
so.
Sorry. Okay, and that was the wine talking. I'm gonna leave that subject alone.
Because I was about to say, like, people will be like, I'm not bisexual or whatever, but
I'm bi-curious.
A lot of women are bi-curious. A lot of women are bi-curious. I
want to know what it is.
It says, it's very risky. I thought I was going to agree one time on a threesome, but we both had too many rules. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got
because
plenty.
You can't go holler at this chick once we done on whenever you want to. It's only when we together. But, of course, somebody... It don't even have to be the guy. What if it's you as the woman that want to keep seeing the other woman?
Look what April said. She said her girlfriend wants them all the time with her husband.
So, random or the same?
Like, yeah, it's the same person.
Right. You understand
April.
what I mean, whatever floats your boat, whatever makes that relationship
work.
If
that's the thing that makes them work.
Right. You set that intention, y'all go with it.
I'm going to find you, Jolie.
And then, like, cheating isn't really cheating if the other person knows about it, right?
Yeah, true.
So that's why I say if that's the case, but when you tell somebody, do you practice polygamy? People straight be like, oh no, I'm not with that.
Right. They don't want it to be public. Like, we're, not we, meaning me, but I think some people are willing to accept side chicks as long as the world doesn't know.
Okay, so once you are made to look like a fool, then it's a problem.
Then it's a problem. But I feel like if the side chick knows about you, you already look like a fool.
Yeah. I do feel that way.
You got a threesome story. April.
I got threesome stories. She got 8 million stories.
All right, so Jolie said she has 8 million stories.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of that, I want to know, we were going to do it in Vegas so that it was too much or couldn't handle it. We would leave it there. I know that's actually not a bad idea.
I would have to be really intoxicated to do it.
And he would have to pay for the trip.
Yeah. And even then, I might not can't do it.
Brian, we're not doing train stories. That was not on the table.
That has nothing to do with side chicks and main chicks. I just opened the Henny. Oh. I'm about to get litty.
Wives are curious. We call doing
a rotisserie. What?
Brian, bye.
I need to get hip to this new terminology.
I don't think I want to. So, but wait a minute, because it's already 10:09.
Right.
And my thing was that this is only going to go for an hour. So I want to tell y'all, the goal is to keep doing this. So the week after next, every other Wednesday. I can't commit to every Wednesday because then I don't want to.
She got a family. She got things to do.
I just don't want to let y'all down.
Just be like, I might not be that with that commitment thing again.
Yeah, I'm not committed to work.
Okay.
Oh wait, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
This is
I don't know that.
I love my job.
I don't work a 9 to 5.
They want to spice up their life. An insecure wife can never handle that.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of people are insecure though.
And don't know it. Or know it.
You know it. You just refuse to acknowledge the fact that you're insecure.
Yeah.
Point blank. You insecure and you don't know. Hey, Bria. I don't know. Brianna.
Hey.
Did I say that right?
But wait. Insecure that the third person is going to take them, or like insecure like, ooh, don't look at my boobs.
Insecure about the fact that are you good enough? Because the first thing you go back to when somebody does infidelity or cheat or whatever what's wrong with me? It's nothing wrong with you. So you need to ask the question of what's wrong with them.
Again, the main chick is losing because now
no, but it makes you confront your issues.
Clean, take care of the kids, and now he done gave a low self-esteem because she's like, what's wrong with me?
But you have to confront your issues. So I look at it as a way of growth and development. If you are too freaking comfortable in anything, it's a problem. How are we going to evolve?
You don't move. When you get comfortable, you don't do nothing.
So that just shake things up a little bit.
But no, you keep saying the main chick ain't losing. That's because you're a good dude.
They're not losing. And you're not really necessarily losing out on a relationship. You ain't losing out on love. You're not losing out on none of that. So I wouldn't even necessarily agree that you are in a losing state. You are in a winning state because you're gaining. You're gaining a peace of mind. You're gaining knowledge.
Peace of mind is when you ain't with somebody, you ain't worried about what they out doing.
Yeah, and you're gaining a peace of mind of knowing Mervo meets Weston. Hey, what's up, Mike? Yeah, but you gain that peace of mind of knowing, like, I'm okay. I'm secure within myself. I'm secure without that person.
You know I got ADD. But because I take medicine, I know what my first point was.
What was it?
No, because you're married means you don't know.
No, it means you know a whole hell of a lot. You know a whole lot more than most people.
Right. So wait a minute, listen. So here's my thing. So every other Wednesday, I will be introducing a new bottle of wine and talking about a subject. So please give me some ideas for the Wednesday after next. It'll actually be that Wednesday. It'll be the day before Thanksgiving. So it'll be me and Camille Hall of Skirt On Sister. Matter of fact, where's she
at? You have
at?
a peace of mind up at Rory Rogers.
Oh, I used to work at Rory Rogers. You know that, right? Yeah. So it'll be me and Camille Hall of Skirt On Sister. And... but we're just not sure what we're going to talk about. Okay. And then after that, I want a guy.
Yeah.
I want a guy.
Relationship topics are always great.
But remember, it doesn't have to be about relationships.
Right.
Because we can talk. We definitely need to talk about some finances. No. don't know. I can talk about politics.
Really?
I don't know enough. Like, I know what I don't like. I know what I do like, but...
I want to do a shameless plug before we go.
Oh no, yeah, we're not going yet until you do your change. You want to do a real estate wine Wednesday? I'm with that. I'm with that.
Good one.
Are you going to drink wine or are you going to drink something different? I know some guys don't like wine.
wine.
You had to drink wine. There's a lot of swingers out here.
Oh, yeah.
People normally share all the time.
I know y'all familiar with Taboo. I ain't never been there.
Me either.
But
are you curious?
I'm scared.
Just a smidge. Just a smidge.
I'm a little scared.
Hey, cuz. Antonio Long. Google him.
Keeping it hot, always a good topic. Yeah.
Oh, keeping like the relationship hot. You'll drink wine. Okay, but now we're going to set a date.
Side chicks are not winning. No one's winning. The side chick, the main chick ain't winning. No one's winning.
It depends on who you ask.
Losing.
It depends on who you ask.
Everyone's losing. There's a winner. The side chick is being slighted. The main chick is being slighted. It's no one's winning.
Even the, you know what? Even the dude is being slighted.
Yeah, he's even. Hey, yeah, he's
even. Think about if he was watering the grass of the main chick. Like what doors could open up for him?
Right. And then on top of that, it's like the side chick eventually is going to catch major feelings, and she's looking at I want the benefits of the main chick.
Well, see, and again, Bernard, that's what I'm saying. Your wife is a main chick that's winning, but it's a lot of main chicks that just ain't winning. Hey, Camille's here, so remember she's going to be here with me on the 23rd.
Side chicks are winning because they getting what they want. They might not want a dude.
That's what I'm saying. And again. Hooligan might pee. Side chicks ain't gotta wash the drawers.
Exactly. Y'all can side chicks can have fun, go out. Wives don't get to do that. People who cheat on someone they never want to lose with someone they never plan to keep.
Ooh, it's like throwing away a diamond to pick up a rock. Boom! I'm gonna have to post that. I'm gonna steal that C. Tiff Ferguson because that. I think like that I could really end this.
And they are giving a dude what he wants.
Yeah.
What does he really want? But once the side chick, if the side chick does become the only chick, then she's gonna stop giving the dude what he wants.
And she's gonna start doing the same things that the main chick was doing before that he ain't like.
It's just part of life.
Where you at? Take the
people don't want to take the responsibility that it's life. I mean, it ain't saying that you gotta end your life. You gotta always keep the relationship spicy.
Thank you. But even my cousin says side chicks winning unless they're catching feelings.
They ain't gonna catch feelings. Everybody keep trying to act like they don't got no feelings or no emotions. That's a freaking lie.
Right. And the men catch feelings too.
Exactly. You just choose to act like they don't exist.
Okay, Jolie, good. Hey, Antonio.
Yeah. So
all my elementary people.
Honestly, everyone is winning.
Who we winning?
I don't know about that. Like how?
In different aspects of life. Like, I'm winning in some aspects of life, but in some aspects...
Yeah, if you put it that way, you're right. Everyone is winning in some aspect.
And so, I mean, because we not... I forgot, you didn't get to hear the house rules. We're not using the N word or the B word. Sorry.
Wives do stuff, but what makes wives do stuff? Usually, if a woman goes out and have an affair, it's because of what? Either a man done cheated too much... Or he ain't listening to her cries or her pleas.
Now, wait a minute. We can't make excuses for women, but we not willing to make that same excuse for men.
All right, so
can we? Because men are from
it's an audition. Heck yeah. In the beginning, people are auditioning. You put on this front like this is who I am, but then once you get a long term and y'all together,
it's okay.
Your real self come out.
Right, side chicks.
Jumping it off when the main chick tripping. Side chicks pay bills too. That's why you get them older chicks in DC that divorce with money. Whoa, are you trying to put us deep with what y'all be doing?
Right. And see, like, okay, so I do have a problem if you cheat on me, but at least bring some money home. Exactly.
Side chicks is not a main dish. Let's call them French fries or coleslaw.
Sides don't have to wash drawers. Right. And then basically that's what it boils down to. Side chick is not a main dish. Let's call them French fries or coleslaw. I like coleslaw. I think that's my favorite.
Before I get too wasted, because I got...
Right, yeah, and then we got to get ready to go, y'all.
Okay. So I need y'all to check me out on Facebook at I don't know my Facebook plug. It's Tianaya Fahiza, Faizah. Or you can check me out on Instagram at the Seer Goddess. You can check me out on Instagram at The Seer Goddess. I run several businesses. I'm a natural hair care maven. That's what I call myself a lot, maven. I am also a co-host of a radio show called XTY. We're on Crooked Streets Radio Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. So check us out. That's www.crookedstreets.com. That's Crooked Streets with a Z. And I also have a location right down here on North Avenue. It's called Sweet East 207. If you need to rent space, if you want to do a seminar, workshop, anything like that, I have space available. I am dropping $200 a month for drop-in space, unlimited use for a limited time. So hit me. I also run a wellness business as well. So if you need any type of help, anything as far as healing, getting to the root issue of your problems, that's what I'm here for. I also call myself a relationship expert because of the simple fact that I do teach in this field at Morgan State University. So follow me, then you can find out everything I do and keep up with me and with the rest. We do have an event coming out on the 16th. It's called Thursday Night Realness. We are looking for vendors and we are looking for visual artists. So if you are a performer, please come out, hit me up, inbox me, so you can come and be a part of that at the V Lounge on the 16th. It starts at 8 o'clock p.m., $5 cover charge. That's it. Oh, I also, if you need a commercial done for your business,
because she said a lot, right?
We do commercials. Yes, we do commercials. We'll do the drop. It's only going to be $50 for a really quick Instagram promotional video for your business. Hit me up. All right, that's it. I'm done.
Mm-hmm. All right. From me before we go.
I'm also a Herbalife consultant, so you can call me Coach T as well. I am highly about fitness and nutrition. So if you're trying to get fitness I'm tipsy. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get it all in. So this is not even part of my freaking plan. If you're about getting your fitness in, I am a coach, as far as a workout coach as well. All right, that's it.
Okay, so she did all her plugs. I'm gonna send
sweet
y'all
potato pies. Yeah.
Wait a minute, I don't need no sweet potato pies.
I don't
See,
either.
I'm
I'm
gonna
eating
do
those
some of those
slices.
space specials. I'm thinking of doing a pop-up shop. Camille Hall from Skirt On Sister. You guys will be hearing from her the week after next. I don't know what the topic is, so I see y'all left some suggestions, so make sure y'all give us some more.
Yes.
All right, so here's my plug. So don't go away till I finish, even though y'all gonna hear from me a lot. And you already know what my plug is because I say it all the time. So, Katrina the Wine Diva. We're sipping wine that I market. This one is Beeline, a Muscat Canelli, 2016. You can order wine from me on my website, KatrinaTheWineDiva.com, or you can go there to get more information about hosting a free tasting. We have a new wine box. You know how you have Birchbox and everything like that, where you can just, you can order and you get a monthly or bi-monthly or every other month or whatever subscription to the wine. Free tastings. Yes, free wine tastings. I bring 5 bottles of wine to your home or even your business if it's after hours. And yes, Camille's doing a tasting next month for the book club. It's like the Mary Kay of wine. So, and we're in Baltimore. Well, I'm not gonna tell you exactly where I'm at because the side chick, I don't want her to find out.
Tell it.
Even though she might already have the address.
Yep. They always know all the information. Ooh. They know so much about you. All right, but we gotta end this.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh, good night, April.
Good night.
Oh yeah. So
I enjoyed you guys.
Yeah, me too. And and of course there are business opportunities to be a wine guide and do what I do. It's fun. You market wine. You drink it. You market it. You make money. All right, y'all. We'll talk to you later. Well, I'll talk to you later on this page. And T, you got to go find her. And if y'all aren't my friends, send me a friend request. I like y'all. Trina, you are all over the country. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll travel for wine.
Oh, yeah.
And our wine ships to almost every state. It was a pleasure, Jolie. Okay, we are out. I don't have a good, ending note.
I don't know. I'm about to hit the finish button.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.